Imagine having the worst week of your life. You lose your home, your best friend kicks you out, your car breaks down, your family turns their back on you, and just when you think things can't get any worse, you're standing alone in the rain with nowhere to go. That's exactly where Alan Harper finds himself. The story begins with Alan reaching his breaking point. He's tired of being pushed around and treated like a doormat. For years, he's been the guy everyone takes advantage of. But now he's had enough. In a dramatic moment of frustration, he declares that everyone will regret the way they've treated him. He imagines apologies being made, tears being shed, and people finally realizing how much they need him. But reality hits hard. With no place left to stay, Alan decides to go to the one person who should never turn him away, his mother. Soaked from the rain and completely desperate, he knocks on her door hoping for sympathy and a warm place to sleep. Instead, he gets the exact opposite. His mother pretends not to recognize him and refuses to let him inside. No matter how much Alan begs, she won't open the door. She even threatens to call the police. It's a hilarious but heartbreaking moment that perfectly captures Alan's terrible luck. Defeated and humiliated, Alan walks away and finds himself sitting outside in the pouring rain. As he reflects on everything that's gone wrong, the list seems endless. He's been blindsided by his son, rejected by people he cared about, betrayed by friends, and abandoned by his own mother. To Alan, it feels like he's hit absolute rock bottom. But then something unexpected happens. A glamorous woman suddenly appears and asks if he happens to have a flashlight. The light in her storage unit isn't working, and she needs some help. Alan gladly hands one over, and before long, the two begin talking. For the first time all day, things start looking up. The woman introduces herself as Veronica Hastings. She's charming, wealthy, confident, and clearly interested in Alan. Their conversation quickly turns playful and flirtatious. Alan can't believe his luck. Just moments ago, he was homeless and miserable, and now he seems to be getting the attention of a beautiful woman, straight out of a fantasy. As Veronica invites him to join her for a glass of wine, Alan starts to think that maybe fate isn't finished with him after all. Maybe this terrible day is finally turning around. Of course, if you know Alan Harper, you know things can never stay that simple. Just as everything appears to be going perfectly, his friend Herb suddenly shows up. Herb claims he has important news, and what he says next completely changes the mood. According to a DNA test, Herb's daughter Millie is actually Alan's daughter. The shocking revelation sends Alan into a panic. One second he's imagining a romantic evening with Veronica, and the next he's facing a life-changing responsibility he never saw coming. Alan desperately tries to stop Herb from ruining the moment, but it's too late. Everything is falling apart again. And then, Alan wakes up. The entire sequence was just a dream. He isn't outside in the rain. He isn't about to start a romance with Veronica. He isn't even living through these events at all. He's actually in a stress clinic. The wild adventure, the beautiful woman, the shocking day, and a revelation none of it was real. It was all part of a bizarre dream created by Alan's overwhelmed mind. And that's what makes this scene so funny. Just when viewers think Alan's life can't get any crazier, the show reveals that everything they've just watched happened inside his imagination. It's a perfect example of why Alan Harper remains such a memorable character. No matter how bad things get, life always finds a new and unexpected way to surprise him. And somehow, despite all the chaos, we can't help but laugh along the way.